Another day, another review on a channel, and I think this one will actually gain a lot of attention because this game has a great blend of city building and survival strategy. And I'm talking about the none other game than a Darfall. So if you heard about it but you're not sure if you want to play it, well, check this video as I think this will be super helpful for you. Before we super dive into the review, I want to ask you for a small favor. If by the end of this video you were not a subscriber but you liked the video and you felt like this was a great content, press that subscribe button and let's dive into the world of the Darfall. Well, first of all, let's talk about the game itself and when it was released. So, it was released on May 8th of 2025, which is essentially a few weeks ago, by the indie developer Square Enix and published by Paradox Arc, which means this game has a good support from a publisher. Darfall is a unique fusion of a real-time strategy, city building, and a survival elements. Drawing inspiration from classics like Warcraft 3 and They Are Billions, it offers fresh take on a genre with a day-night cycle mechanics and a hero-centric gameplay. What does it actually mean? So let's dive into the first and I think most important part of every game, which is the gameplay and the mechanics. So the Darfall has the players assume the role of the custom. I tested it with my friends on the two different ones with the lower and the higher settings on the bad and quite a good computer. It actually works very well. To some users have some reported frame rate drops that I've read on Reddit and the other platforms. I think especially during the intense battles, but particularly when multiple lights and sources are present, which could be an issue, but at the same time, I didn't feel it. Like, we tested it. Well, I cannot guarantee you how it works on your computer, but it seems like it should be fine. The audio design is competent with the ambient sounds and the combat effects encasing the immersion. However, the voice acting and the campaign has received a mixed feedback and we agree on it. It's actually not really very good. Like, the voice acting could be better, but again, come on, like, guys, you could play your own music while playing this game and you're not gonna be disappointed. This is the type of game where it's all about the gameplay and not so much about everything that goes around. Let's talk about the pros and cons of the game. So it has a really good, I would say great engaging game loop. The day-night cycles as a complaining room to the whole resource management and defense planning. I think it's a great way how to create two different types of the gameplay inside of one game and actually you structure it in a cool way. Hero customization, like I said, it's awesome. Like, players can tailor their hero's ability and equipment, adding a personal touch to the gameplay. The community tools is another huge positive for the game. The scenario editor encourages creativity, extends replayability through the user-generated content. Limited content variety is actually a con here. Yes, some players feel the gameplay is lacks of diversity in maps and enemy types and potentially impacting the long-term engagement, and I totally agree on that. Yes, it 100% has a feeling that some things could be done better, but again, I mean, this game can actually like grow. I feel like there's some of these things can actually come in if the like the player base will be good enough, and I think from now on it looks like the game is growing. UI and the control issues, and this has been a thing even for us. Yes, I didn't mention it yet, but UI is sometimes a little bit, I think, overcomplicated. It feels like the user interface cannot be really very intuitive. It feels like some things you need to find occasionally leads to frustrating moments. So in general, like, there is an issue with it, but again, like, AI is probably not going to be fixed, but the control issues, I feel like this is something that can be fixed. Performance hiccups, again, some can say that it's not a big issue because most likely most of you will not really experience any issues, but we need to mention it because, I mean, in general, it's been an issue for some people, so I think it's fair to say that there is an issue with that. As the final verdict, Darfall successfully merges two types of gameplays from various genres to create an engaging and challenging, most importantly, experience. Its unique mechanics, particularly day and night cycles and hero progression, creates a great system for any traditional RTS title. While there are areas for improvements, especially regarding the content variety and UI polishment, the game's foundation is solid and ongoing updates show promises. Recommended for all the fans of strategy and survival games. It's really nice and fresh twist on similar mechanics, and if I would rate it from 0 to 10, it's actually like 7.5, which is a great, I would actually say that it's a good game to try on a Sunday night. So guys, remember we had a deal. If you're new to this channel, you like the content that you watched, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.